Let me in, visitors in the field. This story takes place during the late summer in the 1950s in our little town, which was a very small farming community. My friend's great-grandpa Bob owned a farm out there. He had acres of corn, wheat, and potatoes, but corn was his main crop, so he had a huge cornfield. It was around 3 a.m., and his grandfather couldn't sleep, so he went outside to get some fresh air. When outside, he noticed something that looked like a child walking around in the cornfield. So, Bob ran back inside and grabbed his double-barrel shotgun and woke the farmhand for backup. They combed through the cornfield in an attempt to find whatever was running around out there. After a while, they still couldn't find anything, so Bob told the farmhand to go back inside the house while he stayed on the porch to watch his cornfield. Then, he looks at the gravel road between his yard and the fence line that led to the cornfield. And standing on the road was a strange woman wearing a white dress that made her look like she had just gotten out of church. Bob thought that his mind must have been playing tricks on him, so he tried to lay down on the couch to rest, but also still stay somewhat alert. However, not even a minute after he laid down, he heard a knock on the screen door. He walked up to the door and slightly cracked the main door open. He sees the woman and asked, "May I help you?" The woman said, "Mister, I'm lost, and I don't know where I'm at. Can I come in the house and use your telephone?" Bob felt uneasy, but told her that he could get her a glass of water and asked the woman to give him the number to call on his phone. He felt something off about the woman. She suddenly insisted to be the one to call and talk to them. And Bob said, "Young lady, it's 3 a.m, and I don't feel comfortable letting a stranger into the house." He appeared to get agitated and said, "I'm not leaving until you let me in." Startled, Bob told the strange woman that he was going to call the police to come pick her up. He closed the door to go and call the police, and he heard somebody punch the door like a grown man. He walked back and cracked the door open again, to only see the woman there who must have punched the door. But when he looked at her this time, she didn't have any eyes. Instead, she had darkness in her eyes. Just darkness. And she said in a deep voice, "Let me in." So, Bob stepped back and told her no, and to go away. After this, she suddenly backed up away from Bob, smiled smugly at him and giggled. Then she ran back into the cornfield and disappeared. Subscribe and follow for more.